Hello, quick update. So on Saturday, I started to feel like my symptoms were kind of going away and cramping was starting to happen. I didn't think much about it. I didn't want to freak myself out like I've had the past 5 times. On Saturday, we went on a walk, everything was fine. We came back home and that's when like everything started to happen. And I figured it was more of my body being tired from like our walk. On Sunday, we went over to a friend's house for lunch. Everything was fine. And then we came home around like 2-ish maybe. I took like an hour nap. I woke up, went to the bathroom, trigger warning for blood. I was bleeding. It was bright red, and right there and then I kind of knew. I don't know what it is, but like this pregnancy with every medical team that I've dealt with, it has been the worst. As you saw in my other pregnancy video, like how annoying and how frustrating it was to deal with my primary nurse to now like the ER. So I go in and let them know that I am about 5 weeks pregnant. First of all, I did a blood test. My hormone levels on Thursday was like an 83. And yesterday on Sunday, it was 275. Yes, it's going up, but also it's not doubling. Like it should be at a greater, higher number. That was like red flag number 1 for me. Red flag number 2 for me was when they did the ultrasound, they didn't see a sac or a fetal pole. And that terrified me because if I remember correctly, at like 5 weeks, I think, going into 6 weeks, like you should see at least a sac. Now I'm thinking, isn't it ectopic pregnancy? If it is, it will be my first one and I am terrified because that has been my literal fear every time we've tried. After the testing, after the ultrasound, the doctor comes back. He goes to tell us that like he doesn't know if it's because it's too early or because the pregnancy have implanted elsewhere, aka probably like in my fallopian tubes. I can sit here and cry about it because I really cried about it last night, but you know, you hear people having ectopic pregnancy, how it can be a risk. At the end, he told me to follow up with my OB today and go from there. Speaking of, I just got off the phone with my doctor or my nurse. Basically, in a nutshell, she said that my doctor reviewed my ER report from yesterday and I'm kind of like, okay, because she was saying that my doctor does not suspect that it is an ectopic pregnancy, but the doctor had to put that in the report from the ER because there was nothing in my sac. But I didn't know that nothing will pop up in the ultrasound until your HCG levels are at a 2000. Not 2000. Yeah, 2000. I didn't know that. My HCG level is at 275, so I got a long ways to go. But the doctor does not suspect that it is a ectopic pregnancy, but just to keep an eye on it, blah, blah, blah. Just pretty much what I know. And then she wants me to go in tomorrow to get my blood drawn again and get another count. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. It's annoying, of course. Like, I have more questions than answers for sure. Being on Levodox with the progesterone, like I thought that was like the recipe to it. Anywho, I'll see you in the next update. I am getting my life together. I am on my way to the clinic. They want to make sure that my numbers are going high, which original podcast. I don't know. I don't feel hopeful. All of my symptoms have gone away, which is a little bit concerning, and I've noticed it slowly going away since last week. Like today I woke up like normal. I actually woke up around like 6:45 to do my workout, and not like me when I was pregnant or when I felt my symptoms. Like your girl was struggling. I was getting up between like 8:39. So I don't know. As always, I'll keep you posted and I'll see you when I do. Hello, how are you? I figured why not sit down with you and talk to you about where I'm at with the pregnancy. I think the last time I talked to you was on Monday about me going to the ER, numbers going up, but nothing in the uterus. My doctor had me go in to do another blood count of the hormone. Unfortunately, I was gonna say I lost the baby, but the embryo wasn't even there. Like there was nothing. It looks like I miscarried very, very, very early. I miscarried about 3.5 weeks. I miscarried in the past between 5 and 8 weeks. So being like 3.5, 4 weeks along and miscarrying was a little bit weird. This is like the earliest that I've ever had a loss. My numbers on Sunday was 275 and on Tuesday it was 42. Close family and friends have reached out and I'm so grateful and thankful to them. They asked like, how are you? And to that I say, okay. I have more questions, way more questions than answers. hey, leave it alone. And I really want to get those answers, and I'm gonna push for those answers. Right now, I am okay. I expected it. I kind of knew it. I kind of knew nothing was going well when I peed in a cup at my primary doctor about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, or however many weeks ago. That's when I knew. After the second time that came back negative, I knew something was up. I was just being hopeful because, again, I heard about women who have low HCG levels and everything is fine. I was holding on to that hope, but in the back of my head, I knew it wasn't good. And then when I bled on Sunday, I knew that was endgame. I knew that was the end of it. And unfortunately, I hate to say it that I'm used to it, but I am. After 6 to 1, you're kind of just like, all right, what's the next step? And that's basically what I talked to my doctor about. It came out of her. I didn't even have to advocate for myself, but she basically wants to do more testing. We ruled out that my husband is not the cause right now because we have done genetic testing on him and it have came back normal. They have done genetic testing on me and results came back normal. They did a I forgot what it is. Basically, I was knocked out. They put a camera up my uterus to look how it is, see if everything is normal. It is a normal size. They looked at my fallopian tubes and they looked at my eggs. Everything normal. No concerns, no nothing. Because of that, she wants to see what else is missing. Obviously, something is wrong for me to have so many miscarriages and what is going on. So I am happy that it came out of her to do more testing on me. So that is where we're at. The whole process is going to take about like 2 weeks because it takes about 10 days just to get the pre-authorization from my insurance. And then we have to schedule the appointment, and then it takes another 5 days for the results to come back. But it's all fine. My husband and I are leaving out of town for a couple of days, so it's a good distraction. The previous 5 miscarriages that I've had, I ended up having a D&C. Granted, I was further along. With this pregnancy ending super early, it turns out that my body is miscarrying. Like, it is doing the whole thing. Crazy as it sounds, but the D&C is something that I know it feels comfortable because I know that it is the end of the pregnancy. The fact that I'm not having that and my whole body's just doing its thing, like what? I guess no closure is where I'm at right now. I'm grateful and thankful that I've been having mild cramping, mild bleeding, mild blood clots. It's not as crazy and painful as I thought, but again, I was early. I'm gonna keep you updated on the testing, so I am not gonna be posting this video until after that because I feel like this video is gonna be very short. I don't know, depends. Editing Brittany will figure that one out. All right, I'll see you when I do. Hello, Editing Brittany here. The pre-authorization for the further testing is still being processed. That means that we're still waiting. We're still waiting for it to get approved so that I can do the labs and get more answers. I did not think that it was gonna take this long for the insurance to get it together, but unfortunately it is. You gotta love insurances. I am sorry that it has taken me literally a month to upload this video. I just didn't think that it was gonna take that long. Like, I literally thought 10 days was the maximum days that it would take for this whole process to be done with, but unfortunately it is not. The last clip that you saw was like the beginning of June, and now it is currently July 19th. Mentally and physically, I am good. I am back to my normal self, which I love. I am back to working out. I am back to doing my hobbies and just having the energy to do stuff. I guess that was the closure that I was looking for when I mentioned in the video that there wasn't really closure for me because I didn't have D&C. But I think now that I had my cycle for the month, like my cycle came back, it's like, okay, we're back to normal. Everything's good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I will definitely keep you updated on the whole labs and results. So make sure to hit the subscribe button down below so that you don't miss that video. Also, hi, my name is Brittany, and if you just stumble across this video, I do have a pregnancy and fertility journey playlist, which I'll go ahead and link up here so you can join the journey from the beginning. It has been one heck of a journey. Other than that, take care, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Bye!